Welcome to the Limit Break Radio post-show for episode number 26. We are doing this in a slightly different format today because we are, of course, without our Escalia. Mm-hmm. So a lot of our, we're choosing a different format today.
And this format was my idea because I'm awesome and great at everything.
I think it was actually more of a collective idea.
It was not a collective idea.
It was absolutely a collective idea.
Juxta.
I feel like it was mostly me that came up with the idea.
Oh, shut up.
Well, I mean, given context and stuff, I guess you could construe the fact that it was maybe 2% you. But overall, I think it was definitely 99% me.
No, this was definitely a group effort.
I'll take group effort.
I'm not conceding to that. I think that Nero wanted to do something different, and I came up with this idea. So really, it was me and Nero.
I think restrictions breed creativity, my friend.
I am creative.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm so creative.
Okay, so this is the post show for episode number 26. This was a really, really unique episode because we had only maybe our second or third. How many guests have we had so far this year? Or this season?
This season, 2, full episode guests.
Yeah.
I don't count Kyle.
You don't count Kyle?
No.
I think we're down to 2 then. I think
Yeah.
it's been a much more recent phenomenon.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, wait. Because what do we classify as a guest? Because there was the time when we had Happy and Samus.
Oh, that's true. That's true. No. I'm gonna call Happy a guest.
Guests
I'm absolutely
or callers.
No. I'm absolutely gonna call Mr. Happy a guest.
No, because it was pre-planned that we were going to have them on the show.
True. Right.
So
And Samus as well. Samus as well.
Don't forget Ethis.
Ethis as well. So we're actually
Ethis.
So we're actually at 5.
Okay.
So
but Kyle doesn't count.
No, we are universally agreed that Kyle does not count.
Move to motion to favor. I'll say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, unanimous passing of the decision.
All right, then it is decided that there have officially been 5 guests now, including Joe Never. We'd like to send a special shout out, and if you're a Patreon and you're not subscribed over to Joe Never Fails web, I don't know what to say to you. It's a necessary song.
Do you even PvP, bro? And do you even LBR? Because if you LBR, you should Joe Never.
And seriously, he's one of the only people to troll the entirety of the FF14 community. He had the most epic troll out at FanFest.
What was that? I don't think I've ever heard anything about this.
Oh, when they were giving away prizes, when they were giving away door prizes, he went up saying that his ticket won, and then he went, nah, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
It was really great. It was a really great moment. So, again, thank you to Joe Never Fails for agreeing to be on the show. And really some really fascinating stuff about PvP in this episode. I mean, This is not a subject that we talk about very often, but
it's vastly more interesting than crafting or gathering. So I'm glad we were able to get that out of the way.
The crafters are gonna hate us.
That's okay. They can go with the healers. Anyway, it was definitely a really interesting episode. I really enjoyed myself. Another long episode, although we had a lot to talk about, not just PvP.
Gamescom.
But we also had, thank you.
Gamescom.
Thank you for saying it right.
Gamescom.
For the first time.
Games, don't even bother.
No, well, I mean, there was some definite good interview info that was out there.
Especially by jp.e.n/gov/.
I'm done saying what I wanted to say now.
It's hard, okay?
Yeah, this isn't easy.
Yeah, we've never done the lazy Susan bit before. This is definitely not.
And it kind of gets a little bit stuck. It's like a crippled Susan. It really is.
You can't say that joke. What do you think? This is for disabled people. How do you think they feel?
Well, you know that Limit Break Radio does not approve of wheelchair fundraisers.
Plus, we're offending people named Susan.
Susan Calloway will never again
Oh
appear
my
on
God,
this show.
Susan Calloway!
No!
I'm so sorry. You're my favorite. She probably doesn't Patreon anyway.
SJWs, Susan Justice Warriors.
I am a total Susan Justice Warrior.
So anyway, a great episode. A lot to talk about with Gamescom. I mean, that took a good 45 minutes to wade
getting through all that stuff, and there wasn't even really all that much stuff.
There really wasn't.
I mean, there was that was about it. That's good.
Wait,
discussion.
I forgot.
So we're totally. This bit is totally justified given that. I forgot. Fucking Stoner Jeopardy, bro. What were we just talking about?
What? No, seriously. I think, you know what I was going to do? You know what? When does this come out? When does the actual Green Room video come out?
Well, now that Ascalia is not the one to actually be putting it out, it'll come out whenever I'm goddamn done with it. So, I don't know, probably Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes. No, perfect. It has to come out. It has to come out Monday.
Why does it? It can't come out Monday.
Damn it! All right. Well,
early.
my woman crush Wednesday is totally Joe Never. Obviously he's cool, and we know that because of the stream and stuff. But actually have him on the show, he is so charismatic and he's so intelligent. Not that our other guests were stupid or anything like that, but I think Joe is my favorite.
Are you trying to say that women can't even have women crush Wednesdays? Are you freaking kidding me?
When you're going up against people like Joe Never and Chris Pratt, no, I'm sorry, women. You have to step up your game.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
So anyway, okay, so good show today, guys. I was really feeling everything. Again, we want to congratulate Ascalia on his on
$1940 raised. It was very, very good job.
his
2000.
2000.
All right, shouldn't we let Ascalia talk about his stream? Right, Ascalia, a few words, please. Good contribution. Good
Well
contribution, Ascalia.
Good job. Anyway, congratulations on the 2112 that you raised. It is really, really incredible. The generosity of this community, which I know includes some patrons out there, is unbelievable. So thank you guys for all of your support and for showing up and making that a really, really successful event. That was because of you guys, and we can't say thank you enough. And again, congratulations to Ascalia, because we did not run any, we did some promotion for it, but he set that whole thing up.
Yeah, that was his baby.
Yeah,
that was his baby. He ran everything, promoted, got a bunch of not sponsors, but his whole line of links and
People
stuff.
who have been putting the word out there and trying to spread the stuff.
And we were in the Twitch chat every sporadically or whatever. But when we did Kahlo's fundraiser, we were there with him along the way. Versus Ascalia, it was just him solo in terms of LBR, but he did have his friends there.
I was gonna say he had those people in the background, and the one chick and the one guy that I saw,
and Kyle running the stream, who did a great job of running the stream. So shout out to Kyle.
When I was leaving work today, there was a little kid went to run across the parking lot to the little play place thing, and his name was Kyle, and the mom yelled, "Kyle!" That's all I could think of.
All right, so in terms of production for the show, Juxta, I had to take a minute to kind of scold you on your call bringing in technique.
Okay, well, Otaku was on the
No, Outcast.
Outcast was on the line for 17 minutes, and we were
No, you know what? Look. All right. I was going to side with you at first, okay, because I know that it can be hard knowing when and when not to necessarily derail a discussion, okay? But the fact that you got him to put in your own drop, find a fucking link shell or some type of audio cue so that he knows. That way, ding, it's not derailing. No, it would not derail the discussion, but it would let everybody know a caller is ready. So let's start to round it out or give them a second to bring it in.
Here's
on you.
Here's the
They
thing.
already have that.
On you.
It's on him.
On
then.
you.
Him.
Here's the thing. You should know damn well not to bring a caller. You brought I asked a direct question that had a direct response, and then you decided to bring everything to a grinding halt and bring in a caller.
Okay.
Now I took time to chew you out for this decision and then promptly forgot what the fuck my question was directly preceding that. How the hell am I supposed to remember what the question that I asked was?
The question was about
PvP.
job-specific PvP abilities.
Yeah, I get that. But the thing is that how am I supposed to remember that on the other side of a call, especially a call that was as good as Outcast?
You can't win this. You can't win this.
In my defense, you guys talk and talk and talk, and it's really hard to get a word in edgewise, and I knew that as soon as we were going to talk about PvP abilities, that he was going to be on the line for another 15 minutes. And I didn't want to do that to poor Otaku. No.
You can't even remember his fucking name.
Outcast.
I said it.
Like the German camp. Auschwitz? Yeah, that. Because it's spelled A-U, not O-U.
I was wondering kind of where you were going to go with that. But
Not
yeah,
that,
you're
like,
right.
he's
The spelling of his
German
character
camp,
name
just the
had
spelling.
A-U. That was a really weird way to bring it in. But I would have said like Outcast, like the rap group. But whatever, you went
Are
the
they a
very
rap group?
So go with Nazis.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
are they
go with
rap?
Nazis.
Go with Nazis,
That's the better.
When in doubt, go with Nazis.
That's the better answer.
Yeah.
God damn it. This Lazy Susan does get stuck.
I
every
told
once in a while.
you!
I have a really good one. It's glass, and it's...
Oh, it is a super
It's-
good one. It's
it's
so
like-
smooth. Like
it's
glass.
No, it is glass.
But it's
it's like buttery oil on like a baby's bottom, or so I'm told.
Yeah. Now suddenly the Nazi
Now
stuff doesn't seem so bad, does it? Nazi or pedophilia. Those are your choices.
It's all awkward. It's all awkward and weird. Anyway, thanks.
What was
guys,
your
for
favorite
making it
part of the show, Nero?
This may be my favorite part of the show. This is hilarious.
My favorite part was Joe. He's so dreamy. Joe Nevers! Not Joe Ascali. He's dumb. But he's good at raising money.
Yeah, he is good at raising money. No, Joe was a really great guest. I don't know what my favorite part was today. We got a lot of emails again that we didn't get to.
There was a song in one of the emails.
Yeah.
Sing it.
Well, I don't remember what it is. It's something about a Nero being salty.
Oh.
Whatever it is, it's appropriate. I'm sure we might return to it in time. But we really do appreciate it, and we really appreciate you sending those emails. And, keep sending them. 100%. Keep sending them. We'll read as many as we possibly can. We pushed the show to like 2.5 hours today.
Yeah.
We try to do the best with what we're given. And, it's actually, I actually wanted to talk to you guys about this. We're getting so many emails that it's actually pushing other segments that we've developed for the show off of that segment, like limit-breaking music or, dramatic shitpost theater or whatever it is.
I miss shit post theater. What do you think, Escalia? Good contribution.
We have been neglecting those bits a little bit, or elitist party finder. I mean, there's a lot that we have like sort of in the can that's ready to go. But the fact that we get so many emails sort of pushes that down in the priority, because we would use those to fill time when we would, pull all of our emails for a single show. And in fact, the last two times that the last time that we set out to do an entire show of reading emails, we didn't even get through all of the emails that we had received for that fucking show.
I think what we need to do, because what ends up happening is we always have our backup topic, right? But we read it first. And then our backup topic obviously ends up becoming a whole full show all in itself anyway, which kind of defeated the purpose of having the email shows.
I don't know. I feel like if there's
you
like
can't do emails first. I mean,
If it's an email show,
no, I don't think you can really do emails first, because then it's like the
why are you
whole
looking at
dynamic.
Escalia?
Well, he needs to be talked to on well. You can't, it like messes up the whole show. So,
No, alright, because look, I think that because of how our shows used to be when they were 3 parts, and because emails used to have this weird sort of like third-class citizen sort of stigma attached to them, like, oh, here's the email show, right? That they've kept that, but our emails have gotten really good, and they really do provoke some really intense, really good discussions. I honestly do think, backup topics aside, that certain emails could easily hold an entire show on their own.
Yeah, 'cause
easily.
I feel like a lot of the, some of the emails that we get, like, we don't go into as much detail as they really could get.
There was actually an email that I actually took out of, not this show, but the show previous, because it was so good and there was so much discussion to be had that I'm turning it into a show outline. Like, some dude sent in an email, that's gonna become a fucking show now.
So, I mean, there you go. We are reading all of the things that you send us, and we do appreciate it, and we want to try to make time for all of it, but unfortunately, that is becoming a really big challenge. So, the question then becomes, do we drop the email segment for an episode? And I don't know that we can because we're getting so goddamn many, and they're all so good. Or is the answer to drop the discussion part and, replace that? I know that sometimes we can be light with it, but we've never actually encountered, we've run it up to the wire. Episode number 25 is a really good example of that. But when we found the topic, we were like, that's the one. Like, we got it, and that show was 3 hours fucking long, and it was a really good discussion from front to back. And, it's just like... It's almost like Sophie's Choice. Like, I don't know, it's like trying to choose between your fucking children. I don't know what the right answer is.
If choosing between your children is anything like choosing between your siblings, it's really easy to do.
Maybe, but that's not the point that I was getting at. It's really difficult to know what the right move is. I mean, yeah, we are definitely we're solidly in the mid-patch slump. There is like when I was on Saturday, there was 10 people on in the link shell on a Saturday afternoon. That, I think, that to me says we're definitely in a mid-patch slump. And given that, like, we have a range of topics that are open to us that we can address. And we chose, PvP was kind of like a timeless topic. We could have really put that in anywhere. But for it to be really relevant, like, I think now was the best time to do it because people are still doing Seal Rock. And had we kind of like held back and waited on this episode, that when we did it, it would have felt like just a filler show as opposed to actually being relevant to things that people are doing right now. And obviously that's what we want. And, so again, I don't think we've had a show topic where it's been like, oh, we could have totally cut that for like a limit-breaking music segment and had a way better show. Like, I don't think that that's what we're looking at. I think that if we cut a discussion topic, I think people are going to feel it. I don't know how people would like it or respond. And now we're in the point where, as of the next episode we do, we're going to be talking about 3.1 information. And, maybe there's a dead week. Maybe there's a dead week where we don't hear much about 3.1. It's in that like 3 week span before the patch hits. Maybe that would be an appropriate time to do it. But that. And this, I think, speaks to the quality of Square Enix's content and the way that they roll it out and how they choose to do that. But we haven't hit a point where there's been a slump in discussions or stuff for us to talk about. And I don't know what the right answer here is, because I know people love the limit-breaking news segments, and I know, or the limit-breaking music segments, and I know people love stuff like the shitpost dramatic readings and all of that, but it's becoming really hard to figure out where that should be structured in our show.
I concur.
Good addition.
It's more than a Scully is given. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you.
I just think it's really funny and ironic that as we made the jump to weekly shows and started putting out more content, that we start running into the problem where we have too much content to put out versus when we had the weekly or the monthly shows.
That's an apt observation, and I think the reason for that is because people are responding to a range of topics that we're having, because we find different topics for each show. You know, when we would record 3 episodes at a time, a lot of times those episodes would be themed similarly. As, you know, like, because we're time shifting a lot of that content, we couldn't bring the most up-to-date discussion, the most up-to-date points, and so people are actually responding to content that is much more relevant, but it's relevant for longer too. You know, when we have a discussion like we've been having for the last 3 or 4 or 5 episodes, that discussion actually stays relevant longer than a discussion we have to have in hindsight.
That's so meta.
I know, it's mind-blowing, dude, right? High five. No, not at all. Just don't even try to reach. If you try to retake, it doesn't work. It doesn't work with this. With the lazy, it just looks really, really stupid. That's all. It just looks really, really dumb.
He was just like, I'm going to show you Juxta now.
All right, so where were you on the drops today? Where were the fucking? I feel like, you know what I feel like? You were waiting for the one drop that you told me to add, and you were just like, no, I'm not gonna fire any drops until then.
Hold on. He was really on point with all the bromance stuff between you and Joe, though.
That's true, but I mean, he can't get credit for fucking 5 minutes of doing the shit. Come on now, that's 5 minutes of a 2.5 hour long show. For fuck's sake.
Okay, for starters, I'm going to defend myself and say...
In his defense,
I'm going to defend myself and say that I was not waiting for that drop because I knew when to use my drop, my action figure drop. I knew in my head that when it was going to be appropriate. I knew it, so I wasn't waiting for that. I just made it...
Alright, so what's your excuse for all the other ones?
Oh, I was just having an off day.
No.
I don't really have an excuse.
God damn it, that's ridiculous.
No, he's not over there anymore, so now you look at me. My favorite part of the episode was Joe Never, because he's dreamy.
Wow, that sounds really familiar.
Sorry, it was my favorite part. What was your favorite part, Juxta?
My favorite part was the action figure drop.
Back to an hero.
God damn it.
Okay, to be fair, my favorite part of this episode was...
No Escalia.
Yeah.
Lack of Escalia. Alright, so no mini encounter cast today. I know that we said that we were going to try to do that each and every single week, but the reason that it's not here today is... Tell us why, Escalia. Why?
Oh, that's very interesting.
Why?
Good job.
That's exactly why. No mini encounter cast today. We're down our news person. We will hopefully bring it back, not next week, because we do have a late start to the show next week. Again, that's 7 o'clock on August 23rd that we're going to be starting. And
that's the boat show. Vroom vroom.
It is.
That's the sound the car makes.
What sound does a boat make then? And Nero, which was better? Like, for the boats that are going to be out there, which one do you think is closer?
Honestly?
Will you do one?
Juxtas.
Will you?
Yeah!
You do one. You've heard it. What does it sound like?
Pretty close to Juxtas.
Well, do it for us.
Someone's going to make a GIF image out of all this.
It just spins it around and she gets stuck.
Hey, it would be so much better if it was totally smooth the whole time.
I'll bring my
just like everything with Limit Break Radio, it's a really fun concept, but it's a little bit janky.
It's a work in progress.
Juxta's like, oh, I'll bring mine next time when we've already done the bit and it's no longer relevant.
Yeah, because we're gonna totally do this way more in the future.
I think it's fun.
I don't know, audience, you tell us. Did we pull this off? I don't know that we did.
I think the next one that we should parody is what was that sock puppet show with the lamb and the never-ending song?
Oh, Lamb Chop.
Yeah, we should totally do sock puppet green room show.
Oh, that's actually kind of a good idea. That's not bad.
Wait, you're actually for that?
I'm actually, yeah, that's actually not a bad when we had come up with this idea, I said that we should parody other TV show themes in the future. That's a good one.
That's awesome. We can make sock puppets of our characters. I'm gonna put like horns on mine.
I honestly figured Anir would be like, no, that's stupid. Then I just had pictured the green room being him sitting there in a chair looking all disgruntled, and the rest of us were sock puppets.
You do know that I have a
bunch of socks. He has all kinds of fucking socks. He is prepared for this shit.
What I was gonna say is that I actually have a really big fan boner for things like Mystery Science Theater 3000, so I wouldn't object to puppets.
He even objectifies puppets.
Puppet sex. Team America.
Meet the Feebles.
Yes, you're right. Puppet sex. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Meet the Feebles. That qualifies. Puppet sex. Yep, that qualifies. That's legit. By the way, Meet the Feebles was directed by Peter Jackson.
There we go again.
Peter Jackson, who made Lord of the Rings.
Ascali is unhappy.
All right. Is there anything else to add? I think we have run this bit into the ground.
No, I think we're good.
All right, so thanks for checking out the Green Room video. We really appreciate your support and your patience because this shit is really, really dumb. So
there's our tagline for Final Encounter Cast. This shit is really, really dumb.
That's actually not bad. That's not bad. We may run with that. Anyway, thank you guys so much for checking out the Green Room video, and to Juxta, Escalia, and to Kahlo for being in it and
in it to win it.
Yeah. That I think is going to do it. Make sure that you are commenting on our brand new website, limitbreakradio.com. Your support has been able to provide for those upgrades, and we think that it's a really, really good site. We're updating the out-of-date information, like the FF14 profiles, like for the user, or for the host
Which I didn't even
profiles.
realize I wasn't even on. Me and Nikro weren't even on there.
No, you weren't, because the last time that we updated those was like when we initially started the run.
Like the first couple episodes, so.
Yeah.
Back when I was a paladin.
And
a Makote.
Well, Makote was a while ago, so. I mean, Makote was a long portion. Like a long segment.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
that's what
see.
meant.
You were more recently a Makote than you were a paladin, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I was a Makote longer than I was.
And now you're a fucking summoner, apparently.
Fair enough.
No, my heart is still a ninja.
Better be.
My dick is still a ninja.
You dick ninja. All right, and and my image was still as of a warrior in AF. So,
But you still have that awful helmet.
I was gonna say, you've only just recently, within the last month, became a Dark Knight, so you have more of an excuse than Juxta.
only because within the last month you could become a Dark Knight.
All right.
I mean,
Just saying.
that's really.
So you're basically like me at this point. You're basically like me.
No,
Because you
because
changed
the
stuff.
only thing that's really changed is his weapon. Everything else about him looks the same.
He's right.
But you're still different. So
Scalia, weigh in on this. Nah,
that's right.
He doesn't give a shit.
In binary sense, different.
He's done talking now.
Well, I don't know why you put the camera on me. I mean, we're all kind of collectively controlling this.
We're just spinning it around. It's just spin the bottle. Now kiss.
All right.
You should end it right there.
Yeah, this is really dumb. Anyway, thank you guys for being patient with this really, really stupid concept. I think that's going to do it for our Green Room video. Be sure to keep your subscription up if you want to see more of these videos, because you know what? I think we're going to keep parodying other TV shows, maybe movies or whatever. I don't know what we'll end up coming up with.
I'm looking for Green Lamb Chop Room. The sock puppets. Green Lamb Chop.
Oh, okay, all right.
You're gonna steal that one from me too? Was that your idea? Did you come up with that one too?
Yeah, I did.
No, there's video proof that was my idea, you fuckwads.
Yeah, but you didn't want to do it, so...
No, I wanted to. I didn't think he'd want to do it. I figured he would end up being like our Mr. Rogers.
Where we just talk to... We all have to be sock puppets. I'm gonna be behind the couch.
You think he's gonna put the effort into making his own puppet?
Yes. Have you met this guy? He's like.
I like puppets. What do you? Yes, I would make my own
But
fucking
you're gonna
puppet.
put your effort into it. I don't think I am.
It's gonna be.
I'm gonna have the lame. It's just gonna be a sock.
All right, fair enough. All right, this is again really stupid. So thank you guys, and again thank you for your support. And that's gonna be it. So thank you again, and take it easy. Have a good night.
How many people you think we made throw up?
You know what?
She lost her crip. She's spinning smooth now.
I'm kind of. Do you think it's really going to be loud on the thing?
Like,
Because it's like
Could be.
some of us are like talking away from the microphone.
well, just the fact that it's like grinding, and I assume the microphone's down there.
Could be.
This might be terrible.
This could be the worst
Green room video ever.
ever.
But it'll spawn the best.
Well, yeah. You know what? No one can say that we didn't try. Bye.